general nerdery.
What I love about doing trailers when we have a guest here who's not Steven, I mean, Steven's here, no one cares. It's always Steven here.
I'm not a guest. I'm a person.
I care. But we have Hydee here. Hydee.
Hello.
Hydee.
But because these don't air in the same week, they just pop up and we're like, well, Heidi's here. And then the episode that pops later this week, definitely no Hydee. And like, when will they appear? We don't know. Anyways, general nerdery trailers. Zach, Tyler, Steven, Hydee. What do we got today?
I mean, what order do we want to do them in? Do we want to save the big one for first or the big one for last?
Well, what did we watch?
Schizophrenic list of...
We'll watch it and then we'll go over. We'll decide how we do it.
Superman. Not Rebirth. It's just...
I think it's just Superman.
I think it's now just
Superman. It originally was Superman.
It was Superman Legacy.
Okay. Superman, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, Happy Gilmore 2, 28 years later, and Karate Kid something.
New Legacy.
I think just Legacy.
Or Legacy?
No.
Legends?
That's it.
There it is. Superman Legacy got me. It was in my brain.
Death of a Unicorn?
Oh, and Death of
the Unicorn.
Which is the most interesting one, I think.
the one I really want to go see.
Yeah.
Do we want to just do it in order?
Sure.
I have watched this Superman trailer probably 20 times by now.
Oh, yeah, pretty easy.
But I'm me. So I'm kind of curious. People who are not been in love with Lois Lane since I was 12 years old, thinking about it.
Well, I got really high the other morning, rewatched it, and like cried a little bit when the kid put the flag up with the Superman S. So like,
Dude,
gets me every time.
I wasn't even high and I cried at this. I pulled it up at, I was laying in bed and I just I saw that it had dropped and I just pulled it up on my phone and Crypto got me. Crypto fucking right in the heart.
So do you know the story of why Crypto's in this?
Not at all, and I don't need you to tell me, but you can if you want.
Well, it has nothing to do with the movie itself.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why James Gunn has a rescue dog that was part of a really bad dog situation. There was 60 other dogs in this backyard. This dog had never even really seen people. And they rescued this dog, and it was just destroying everything that he had, as this dog was completely untrained, whatever. And he was writing Superman. He's like, man, how much worse would this be if, and I think they said his name was Anzu or something. How much worse would it be if this dog had superpowers? And it turned into, let's put a rescue dog in here, and, part of Superman saves people, Superman's here for people, with a very broad definition of people. And so it became one of the cornerstones of the film, is just his experiences with this dog that he rescued that's become a very, important part of his life.
I love it.
So, I was the only one that was like, oh, this trailer did not make me cry.
No, that's fine.
But
that's why
now,
we have people like you.
But now, you told me all that, and now I want to cry. Because it's about the dog. And anything with a dog is going to make me cry. So.
I've also known a couple people that are like, well, I didn't care, but then the dog showed up. So probably going to watch the movie?
What made me doubt some people I knew was they're like, man, I liked everything but the dog. I'm like, are you secretly a bad person?
The only reason I don't like dogs in films is because I don't feel like crying. And if there's a dog, it's going to happen.
Yeah, that's fair.
No, that's fair.
That is an excellent point. He's Crypto the Super Dog. He can't die. So I don't have to worry about that, but I will cry about him, I guarantee.
I was reading this novel recently. It's a Red Sonja novel. And they're like, here is this woman that is super badass but full of trauma, and the only thing she really cares about is this horse of hers that has a name and personality. I'm like, oh, this horse is gonna fucking die. Thank God, nothing. The only thing that didn't have something bad happen to it in that novel was the horse. Gail Simone was like, I'm not doing that.
Good choice, Gail. Thank you, Gail.
So this this movie, and honestly this trailer, has so much that it has to fucking do. Because this is not the first
Well, you know what? They nailed fucking Guy Gardner's douchey haircut.
God. This is not the first thing in the new DCU to come out because Creature Commandos has come out, which I've not started, but I plan to this week.
Right, yeah. I haven't started yet either.
But it's the first one that more people are going to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Because as much as Creature Commandos looks fun, most people will not have heard of it. Unless you're, the kind of weirdo that listens to this podcast.
We love you.
Yeah, thank you. So, there's a lot to land here. And honestly, I feel like they do a pretty good job. Mr. Terrific looks really interesting. We don't see much of Hawkgirl.
No, just
a glimpse. Kind of a blink and you miss it kind of glimpse.
Glimpse of Metamorpho.
Which I didn't recognize who that was supposed to be at first.
Funny enough, that guy who's playing him,
yeah,
is also in Death of a Unicorn.
Huh.
Oh.
Which we watched the trailer for.
Yeah.
All right. I love that they got Nathan Fillion to play Green Lantern, but not Hal Jordan. So Nathan Fillion has been voicing Green Lantern for 15 years now, a long fucking time.
Quite a bit now.
Oh yeah.
But he's been voicing Hal, the test pilot, the main one, not Guy Gardner, who got a fucking brick to the head, which gave him brain damage and made him an asshole.
More of an ass.
Wait, is that legitimately
Yes.
Guy Gardner's?
That's why Guy Gardner's such a jackass. He got brain damage.
I never knew that. I've always hated him because he's such an asshole.
I like Guy Gardner.
Now I feel like an asshole.
In the same... Well, no, because he's a jackass. I like Guy Gardner in the same way that I kind of like U.S. Agent or that I like Namor. It is sometimes nice to have one person on a team. Probably not nice for the team. But one person, on as a reader, that's just no, all of you suck.
Sometimes you need a dick in the mix just to
Shake things up. Yeah,
ruin everybody's time.
It's why Wolverine works on
enjoyable.
the X-Men.
It's why I'm here.
I called you a Chaos Goblin one time, and you've just been stuck on it.
Well, if the shoe fits, I'll eat it.
All right, what do we have next? We have Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
Quick, I think that's Ultraman beating him up.
Ultraman?
That's what people have been saying, Ultraman. There's even a U on his...
Oh,
yeah.
right. No, okay. I'm just thinking of a different Ultraman, and I'm like, they do not own the rights to
Right,
that.
no.
Who's the robot he's caressing that's dying?
I don't... It could be Kelex, who is a Kryptonian robot that helps maintain the Fortress of Solitude, but it doesn't look like Kelex, so it's hard to say.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I will say, without any lines, that woman who is playing Lois Lane looks like they fucking nailed it.
Ooh. Before we move on, though,
No, please
I
do.
have two things I wanted to mention. I love the Clark Kent hair and the look of Clark Kent. I think that's a baller look as a Clark Kent. I think in the past, not always been done right, in my opinion. I think this is a good version of it.
It is hard to do with Superman because everyone's like, no one cares about the Daily Planet. We just want the big superpowers, man. I mean, that's what fucking Man of Steel was.
Mm-hmm.
And then people are like, I don't like Superman. He's too powerful. We'll focus on literally any other part of his character then. Luckily, they have been hitting home runs with Superman the last couple years because they're paying attention to that. My Adventures of Superman, it's just Lois and Clark, right? Yeah. When you actually
Lois and Clark.
invest in, let's make sure Lois is a character. Let's make sure that she's capable. Let's have, Jimmy Olsen, as annoying as Jimmy Olsen admittedly is, or Perry White, or have an actual cast and a reason why Superman cares about people.
Yeah, give him a reason to be human, even though he's never going to be.
Also,
And it's always interesting to me.
colors. There's no fucking sepia tone in the entire fucking trailer.
Oh, I was also... Oh, I almost forgot about this because I've watched it too many times now. But especially the first time through, I was blown away by the score. Is
It's really
inspired by the John Williams, but
And it's
not
got little
quite
bits of
the
it.
John
It-
Williams.
It's
Every
like an
once in a
electric
while.
guitar version of it.
Mhm.
First time I watched this, I was watching it on my phone with headphones on, so I got that blasted in my ears really well, and it was really noticeable that way.
It's the big debate when you are doing something like remaking something that has an epic score.
Mm-hmm.
You know, do you use that same music or do you move on to something else? And if you don't, people are like, but where's the John Williams score? Because I said that.
Mm-hmm.
But if you just do straight up the John Williams score, I'm like, why don't you do something new? And I am also that person. So it's a fucking fine line to land, and I appreciated the route that they took.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other thing I wanted to bring up before we moved on was I was very excited to see who they casted for Jonathan Kent. It's Pruitt Taylor Vince, who's just a random character actor, but like, I love that because I feel like Jonathan Kent is a highly underlooked character. In all honesty,
Jonathan Kent's looking real old in this.
he's looking real old in this, which I'm okay with that, but also like I'm excited to see that they just got. I like this guy. He has a lot of range and he's really fucking good. And you don't know his name, but I guarantee all of you have seen him in something at some point. He is such a prolific character actor.
Man, my favorite John Kent was from Smallville, where they got one of the Dukes of Hazzard to do it. Something Schneider. But
yeah.
Unfortunately, it turns out that he is a hardcore Trump supporter, and I'm like, no, please,
No.
please, Pa Kent, stop talking. Like, I want to remember you fondly.
What was that for Superman?
Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
So this will be successful the more that they can keep masks on characters, because every time I had to look at an actual face, I kind of didn't care. It was kind of
Dead-eyed
terrible.
motherfuckers.
It
Yeah.
reminded me of like just really basic like 90s cartoon animation. I don't really mean that in a negative way. That's
No, sure.
yeah.
You're not wrong. It definitely felt like that's what they were going for.
That might be
Yeah.
on purpose with
Yeah.
how big X-Men 97 was.
I was wondering if it was intentional, but still, the Deadeye thing.
There's kind of also like this weird schizophrenic, like trying to tap into old school 60s Spider-Man feel, like the early stuff when he was in high school, Stan Lee and Steve Ditko. And then into the Spider-Verse.
Mm-hmm.
And they tried to mix the two, and that's such a weird set to mix.
You know what this reminded me of in a lot of ways, in a weird way, for some reason, was Spider-Man and his Amazing Friends or whatever it is. The one where he's got like
Firestar and
Firestar,
Iceman of
Iceman.
the X-Men.
Mhm.
It was supposed to be Human Torch, but they didn't have the rights.
Yeah, that's what this reminded me of. I don't care for the look of the 3D animation of it. I feel like X-Men 97 did a lot better job of
X-Men 97 doesn't look like it was computer generated.
this does.
Yes. And I mean, this one is supposed to look that way.
I don't
Because they're also trying to grab some Spider-Verse, like you mentioned.
Yeah, it's...
But Spider-Verse looks so much better.
Yeah, Spider-Verse is maybe the most brilliantly animated
Yes.
movie outside of, like, fucking Hayao Miyazaki.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this, is the thing. And there was a couple of, like, really interesting points as the mega nerd that I am that I picked up on. But the animation is unnerving. Did you ever watch, in, like, the early 2000s, they did, I think it was the new Spider-Man Adventures, and it was Neil Patrick Harris voicing Spider-Man. This was on MTV.
Oh yeah, I watched
And it
all
was
of it.
fucking awful CGI, and they could not decide if it was a sequel to the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie or not.
It was like a pseudo sequel. Like it was a non-canon sequel.
It is not nearly as dead-eyed and unnerving as that was, but it kind of made, that's what it kind of made me think of.
Look,
That's it.
like I said, anytime they're in the masks, it was fine.
Neil Patrick Harris was a great Spider-Man, by the way. It's just everything else about that show was terrible.
So it looked fine. There was nothing about it that like hooked me where I'm like, I have to watch this. I kind of think it played better when I first watched it on my phone rather than on my big TV.
Oh no, that's not a good sign.
But I come away from this knowing like this is gonna be somebody's favorite Spider-Man, and I'm okay with that. Like there was nothing about it. I was like, well, that's dumb. They
Yeah.
shouldn't do that.
Yeah, nothing about it looked like. I mean, the costumes look bad to me, but not in a way that's like any worse than any other terrible Spider-Man costume they've done. Like the things I don't like about him are like Spider-Man aesthetics I don't care for, but that's a personal choice than it is actually bad. I feel like his early costume is fucking hilariously bad in a good way.
But it's supposed to be as well. Definite Scarlet Spider. They love to put Scarlet Spider references in his early costume versions.
Mm-hmm.
What's weird is, so they showed him fighting a fire guy
Yeah.
very briefly. That is probably a little known character known as the Scorcher, who comes from, oddly, the first comic book run I ever read in my life, which is The Untold Tales of Spider-Man, which was a series that took place in between issues of like the main run.
Okay.
Like, sure, there's, the original issues, but like also other adventures are happening. And it makes it that Scorcher is technically the first super-powered character Spider-Man ever fought.
Mm.
So having this Scorcher here is the weirdest deep cut that they could pick for this.
I feel like they use the Scorcher in some of the newer continuity too.
Every once in a while he pops up when you need a really terribly forgettable villain.
It sounds super familiar for me as a Spider-Man character, and I don't. So it must be in one of the newer cartoons, or either the Ultimate Universe that they bring him up.
Could be worse. It could be the Asbestos Man.
Oh yeah, we talked about him before.
Happy Gilmore 2.
I mean, look, I'm gonna watch it.
I'm 100%.
I'm definitely gonna watch it.
There's no stopping me from watching this.
Question, has anyone watched Happy Gilmore in the last 10 to 15 years?
Yeah, a couple times. It's pretty great.
At least 10 to 15 times in the last 10 to 15
Okay,
years.
so this is a regular.
Maybe not Happy Gilmore. I mean, I've watched definitely other Adam Sandler films. Like Billy Madison is at least twice a year, but
Wow, I don't...
Interesting.
I
Billy
love
Madison is a
Madison.
twice a year
it
watch.
is.
I not to say no shade at all. I love Billy Madison. It's not one that I can watch too many times personally, but I do love it.
Happy Gilmore was always kind of like a no in my house because of two things. My father's name is Happy, and he
Incredible.
and he also plays golf.
Oh,
So
yep.
he
There you go.
I don't think he actually ever watched the full movie. I think he saw the trailer and was like, "Fuck this," and so I never, out of respect, didn't play it in his presence.
My dad watched Little Nicky with me once and never let me live it down. He hated that movie so fucking much.
He didn't release The Awesome.
I kind of want to watch Little Nicky again, and I'm curious if I would actually like it or if I'd just be like, oh
Dude.
oh no.
Chicago rules.
Perfect nostalgia rewatch for. I would love to rewatch that with you.
Oh my god, yeah. All I know about this movie is there is a wrestler named MJF, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, and he is playing Happy Gilmore's son in this movie. And ever since he's come, because he left wrestling because he had hurt his neck, and then he did the movie. And when he came back, he's like, "I'm a movie star now. I've been filming movies." Because his role is, he's the best asshole in wrestling right now.
Yeah.
He's so good at it. But we now have expressed everything I know about this, and apparently,
Taylor Swift's boyfriend Travis Kelce is in Happy Gilmore too, because
Now I might not watch it because fuck the Chiefs.
because Adam Sandler's daughters are huge Swifties, so he cast Travis in it.
I'm still not sure what I think of Adam Sandler as a person.
I
Anytime I
like
read
him.
about him, I'm really back and forth. But he's a really dedicated family man, which I
Yeah.
respect.
And he
Also
loves his
weirdly
bulldogs.
fiscally conservative is what I've heard. He's not socially conservative. He's fairly
He definitely did not vote for Trump.
Okay, you know what? I wasn't sure.
I have listened to a few podcasts with him, and he actually seems like a very cool guy.
I'm definitely down with him just being like, you know what? I'm going to take all my friends on vacation. Let's make another movie.
dude, and
Yeah.
that concept. Hey man,
Yeah.
I love
A lot
that
of
you
those are
figured
pretty
that out.
shitty movies. Whatever. They look like they're having a blast.
Hey, I've watched pretty much every movie Adam Sandler has ever made.
Yeah, no, I have to. Drew Barrymore recently said that the only thing that would make her go back to doing movies as Adam Sandler. And then he was like, all right, on.
Well,
I hear they're a fantastic time. He takes very good care of his cast.
Yeah,
I
he
watch
does.
Hubie Halloween every fucking Halloween since it came out, and I only just watching this trailer right now realized that the woman in this, who he gets married to apparently in from Happy Gilmore 1, is also in Hubie Halloween and is the same woman that I was thinking it was, who's also in like Modern Family.
Oh shit, that's her?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay.
My brain like broke during watching that trailer, just realizing that.
Yeah. There's fucking nothing to this trailer though. We get to watch Adam Sandler hit a ball.
And the guy who plays Shooter McGavin's back.
yeah, we see Shooter.
I like that actor. He's such a smarmy asshole. Like, I don't know that the actor is a smarmy asshole.
He's so
just
good at doing
plays.
that. And like he also plays like Stifler's dad in the extended National Lampoon
Oh
universe.
shit!
Because like he's Stifler's like there's in the extended universe Stifler's brother or cousin or something like that. It shows up and like Stifler's dad is there, which that's fucking hilarious that he's in that.
It's like that guy in Eugene Levy. Like, they'll get him in any terrible fucking movie if they pay him for it.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What was next? What is it? Death of a Unicorn?
Yeah, Death of a Unicorn.
Yo, I'm about this movie. This looks great.
This looks
It looks
dope.
really entertaining.
New A24 production. Great cast.
I mean, I'm generally down with anything A24 decides they want to put out under their banner anyway. So
Yeah. It was weird for the production to be like, from the studio that brought you everything everywhere all at once. And I was like, but like, is anybody else involved in it? other
Oh,
than the
yeah. When they say
studio?
studio, that just means this is a movie you've heard of. Please pay attention to us.
Which, like, they have a fucking killer cast for this. So I'm not gonna be surprised if it's bad. It's A24 has a pretty solid track record. It might not be great, but I imagine it's going to be good. I did look up the director, and I didn't recognize them from anything directing-wise. I think this is their feature debut for directing.
yeah, I guess now I'm curious.
But I think they are an actor mostly.
Richard Gant, something like that. The old guy that looks too happy about a dead unicorn. Almost played the Doctor and played a villain in Doctor Who.
Richard E. Grant, yes.
Richard E. Grant. And if you play the Doctor, even in like he did like a webisode, you were just guaranteed to be good at playing a bad guy. Like that just seems to be
Huh. That's a good point.
the only one that I don't know if they could do it is I don't know if Jodie could do it.
Oh, this just sold me. Dude, the director doesn't even have his own Wikipedia page, but the score is being done by John Carpenter, so I'm there.
Wait, the score's being done by John Carpenter? I'm there. You sold me.
Yeah.
100% will be there for that. It's going to be incredible.
So, okay. It looks like Ant-Man and Jenna Ortega hit a unicorn.
At some
Will
rich
Poulter's
asshole's, like-
involved.
And then they like find out I assume whatever's in the unicorn horn is magical. I don't know.
It seems like everything about the unicorn's magical. I don't know if they tested its asshole yet, but I'm sure that cures something.
But yeah, it seems to have a panacea, cures cancer, yada, yada, yada. But then another unicorn
Yeah, it's like seeking revenge.
This is the baby unicorn you guys got.
wants the corpse or whatever. And it's actually true in a lot of versions of ancient myth. Unicorns are way more terrifying.
Oh yeah, no, unicorns you don't want to be around. They'll fuck you up. Which is why
It's kinda
I got
like-
excited about that.
So
I
it's
was
kind
like,
of like a moose.
Yeah.
yeah.
Actually, that's a really good description.
It looks kind of mythical, but it's gonna fuck up your world.
This dude I fucking knew in college once got very intense when we're like, oh, if you see a moose, like, and if you get too close to a moose, there's a good chance that you're dead. And he's like, no, I definitely, like, ran into one while hiking, and I just gave him a pet. Shut the fuck up, you weirdo. Like,
No, you
No, you didn't. You did not.
You didn't
hit a
go
fucking
touch the last natural fucking megafauna of North America. Go fuck yourself.
Moose are so scary big.
But
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, they're
Jesus fucking
terrifying.
Christ.
I've never seen one up close, but now I'm thinking about fantasy megafauna.
Yeah, they're
I don't-
basically
I don't
just
know what
moose
that
but
is.
bigger, which is already, like...
But I like that concept.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This movie looks great.
Watch this trailer. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks weird and interesting, and I'm going to see it if I
Yeah.
can. I'm going to try and see it at the Roxy if I can.
It looks like one of those movies that it might be kind of Oscar bait, but that's not like the worst thing. You get a bunch of big name actors who agree to do something because they've got more money than they know what to do with. Because it looks like a fun script or whatever.
Did they show Anthony Carrigan in the trailer? Because I'm seeing him on the cast.
Just briefly.
Okay.
He's
I must like blinked or something.
I think he's in like the edge of the frame in like that wide shot where everybody's standing around and like it's like I think I need to go change my pants because I shouldn't be wearing pool shorts for this.
Yeah, NoHo Hank's gonna get me there too.
Yeah, which funny that he's in this and in Superman.
Mm-hmm.
28 years later. This is Fast Zombies?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, technically not zombies, rage
No.
virus.
Technically not zombies. Yeah. Basically, we were fucking with monkeys and rage experiments and transferred humans and everybody died.
This trailer made me anxious, so I'm sure it does everything it's supposed to do.
You know, yeah. I never really saw the other ones because
I love the other ones.
kind of creeped me out, but you know.
These
it's
two
fun.
are horror movie buffs, and I'm always like,
I'm
have fun, guys!
Yeah, I do not do horror. So
I think I hold a very weird opinion compared to most of the horror community in that I don't really care for the first one.
Oh, interesting.
It's fine-ish.
I get it. It does. It ages pretty quickly.
It ages very quickly. Part of the reason I don't care for the first one is because I hate looking at it.
Yeah, it's kind of hideous.
You mean like CGI or
No, so the director, what's his fucking name?
Danny Boyle.
Danny Boyle. He didn't want it to look high production. He didn't want it to look like a summer blockbuster. But he also didn't go all the way in the other direction and make it look like home video footage. He kind of chose a middle path.
Oh, so he didn't commit to the bit.
He didn't commit to the bit.
Yeah.
And so it's basically filmed on first season of New Who cameras.
Oh. No, that's one thing when it's 2005 fucking Doctor Who British, they haven't figured out lighting yet.
Yeah, it came out in what, like 2003? Looks like it came out in 99?
it came out in 2003.
Yeah, I just looked this up.
Whoa.
I wanted to see what year it was because the 28 years. And
So it should be 18 years old. I know it doesn't fit the fucking motif, but
And like otherwise it's fine. Like I mostly just hate looking at it, but it also doesn't do much for me. The sequel I don't even really remember. I know I watched it, but
I've seen it several times. I think it's actually better than the first one.
I remember liking it better than the first one. I just haven't watched it as much.
Fuck, I can never remember his name, but I want to say he's definitely a British actor, but he is in Once Upon a Time, the TV show, as Rumpelstiltskin.
Oh, okay. That guy.
My brain and the way it connects. He is the like lead of that. He has to like move into a city that's being like repopulated with survivors with his two children.
This one looks like it's getting weird, and it's probably the one I'm most interested in out of all of them.
seeing the Teletubbies was a fucking weird little flashback to me right there.
Yo, the like skull totem was like, oh, I'm in. Somebody made a skull totem, then I'm for this.
It looks like this looked fucking scary, and I was like, this is the first time we've watched a trailer in a moment that was like, oh, I want to watch this, but I want to rent this, and I want to watch this in the broad daylight in my home with a baseball bat near me, because this looks spoopy.
I was disappointed that it wasn't just a numbers station playing, but that's mostly because I love numbers stations.
Oh, right. I was
That's
thinking
what I thought that
at
was
first,
at first too. Like, Heidi, do you know what I mean when I say number?
I do
so
not.
there's this thing.
The John Cusack movie Number Station?
Numbers.
No, I've never heard of that, but
It's about number stations.
thank you. Number stations, they are probably like code for spies, but they were appearing around like the 60s and 70s. Some of them are still going, and they just have a kind of robotic voice listing numbers.
Oh.
no one has ever admitted to what the source of number stations are. No one has ever anything. They're just
shortwave radio frequencies mostly, right?
Mhm.
yeah. And it's
Weird.
literally just a voice being like 17, 12, 45, and then it'll be like a ding, and then like a pause and
That-
6.
That's really
9.
weird.
They're fucking wild, and I'm fascinated. They're not that fun to listen to, but
It's-
like,
Yeah.
It's vague enough that there's a lot of storytelling you can do around the concept.
Welcome to Night Vale's done a great job. I've always kind of wanted to make a number station podcast and just let people figure out if I'm like hiding messages in it or not. But like,
Well, hide messages in it. That makes
sure,
it...
but like, don't put out a cipher immediately and just let people be like,
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. This one looks like it's getting weird, though. I'm in.
Yeah. That's about all I got.
but literally no one is surprised about that.
No.
Karate Kids
Karate
Legends.
Kid Legends.
Apparently, I have a Karate Kid fan living inside me that I didn't know about, because I was jacked to watch this trailer when I first watched it, and then I was like, "Oh, you guys want to watch the Karate Kid trailer?" And it did not seem like anybody else was really excited for it.
I honestly don't know if I've ever seen a Karate Kid movie.
I was trying to think about. I don't know if I have either.
I would be more excited if I had been kept up to date with Cobra Kai to be like Ralph Macchio, but
Yeah, Ralph Macchio. Yeah, excited he's back.
There are
Not Mark Ruffalo, like I tried to say.
like things I know about Karate Kid, but I honestly think it's mostly just like cultural osmosis.
100%.
Just like-
Yes. I can honestly say I've only seen the first Karate Kid maybe twice in my entire life, like in its entirety, twice.
oh yeah, no, I've watched all the Karate Kids. I used to try to do the crane kick out on the playground when I was in
sure.
elementary school. Like
I think I did too, and I don't like that's just what I mean. What's wild to me
waxed
is
on, waxed off.
New Karate Kid with Swank, though, we did talk about this off the air.
Dude, I think Swank
is-
is going to show up at some point. It can't be Legends without Swank.
I think
I
that'd be
think
great.
She
and
showed up in Cobra Kai.
Oh God, I hope she comes up in this movie. Then that's the movie, weirdly enough, that I've seen the most of the Karate Kid franchise.
Same, because it was on TV the most.
And then second was the new Karate Kid movie with Jackie Chan and Jaden Smith.
Yeah.
Jaden Smith.
Yeah, only released in America as Karate Kid, Kung Fu Kid everywhere else because they're not doing karate in that movie.
Yeah, Jackie Chan was not happy about that fact. So, was that movie always in the same universe, or was it?
I think
a
this is the
reboot,
first-
Or
Is this the first bit where officially, I think they hinted at it maybe?
Yeah, I think it's hinted at. Like they talk about Miyagi, and it's been years since I've watched it. It was on Stars when I had Stars, and it was first out of theaters on Stars, and I fucking watched it a lot, but I haven't seen it since then.
Yeah, I think Mr. Miyagi is mentioned in it.
enough that they're technically in the same canon, but not enough that it's like hard like this.
what's weird to me is that Karate Kid has had this entire reinvention because of an episode of How I Met Your Mother.
Oh yeah,
Because there's a plot line in an episode that Barney is obsessed with the Karate Kid and the kid from Cobra Kai because he thinks he's the real hero of the movie.
he's the Karate Kid.
And that got turned into a YouTube series, which got turned into a Netflix series, which
It's supposed to be really good. I still haven't watched Cobra Kai.
now has a fucking Jackie Chan movie coming out. That's all I got. Every time I stop and I'm like, that's...
Yeah, I know my brother watched the Cobra Kai show and really fucking loved it, and is 100% the reason I've watched Karate Kid in any form. So I'll watch this. It looks fun. It looks interesting.
I'll end up watching it. It just reminds me I need to watch Cobra Kai, though.
I could see these being general nerdery episodes is kind of where I'll end up watching it.
Is that it?
That's it.
Is that it?
Bye.
You have anything, Heidi?
Nope, that's it.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi everybody, General Tyler here. If you like the show, please hit subscribe however you're listening to us right now. Also, if you could rate and review us however you're listening to us right now, or preferably over at Apple Podcasts, we would super appreciate it, as the whole world is ran on algorithms and we want to be all up in them, getting our voice out to more places. Also, tell your friends. We always appreciate that. If you want to get in contact with us, ask us questions, give us comments, email us generalnerderypod@gmail.com. You can also contact us through our website, www.generalnerdcast.com. While you're there, check out all of our back catalog, or click the links up at the top, as we are part of the Earworm Podcast Network. Go check out all of our sister shows. We're involved with most of them, so if you already like listening to us talk, it might be in your best interest. And if you want to check out everything from the network, head over to earworm.com, EARVVYRM.com. We'd super appreciate it. Love you all. Have a good one.